So TikTok has been brought back in the United States, and many of you may know that TikTok is my main platform. I've been over there for almost 5 years, posting every single day. I have around 1.6 million followers. I've dedicated a lot of time to that platform, but it is driving me nuts how Republicans and Donald Trump are trying to take credit for TikTok coming back. They're trying to sway Gen Z in their favor because Donald Trump brought the app back. It's not true. So I had to make this video to go through the timeline of events super quickly with you and talk about how Donald Trump is actually responsible for TikTok going away in the United States. So I just want to start with what took place last night. I'm filming this on Sunday, January 19th. So this took place on Saturday, January 18th. Last night at around like 9 or 10 p.m., we all got this message on our TikTok apps. And if you have the app, you probably saw it as well, saying, sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the United States. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for now. And then they include this very weird message at the bottom saying, we are fortunate that Donald Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. That's a major company sending a message out to hundreds of millions of Americans that Donald Trump is working with them to bring back their favorite app. It's quite weird language. And then fast forward to today, we all woke up to this message from Donald Trump saying, I'm asking companies not to let TikTok stay dark. I will issue an executive order on Monday to extend the period of time before the law's prohibitions take effect so that we can make a deal to protect our national security. The order will also confirm that there will be no liability for any company that helped keep TikTok from going dark before my executive order. He also proposes Americans owning 50% of TikTok down here and then ByteDance owning 50%. It's all very weird. It's unclear if this is even legally feasible, if this even makes any sense legally, but it doesn't really matter, I suppose, in Trump's world, whether it is legally feasible or not. And then after that, we got this message from TikTok saying, in agreement with our service providers, TikTok is in the process of restoring service. This took place today. We thank Donald Trump, again, for providing the necessary clarity and assurance to our service providers that they'll face no penalties, providing TikTok to over 170 million Americans and allowing 7 million small businesses to thrive. It's a strong stand for the First Amendment and against arbitrary censorship. We'll work with Donald Trump on a long-term solution that keeps TikTok in the United States. So after going through a couple of these messages, I have one more to show you right here. TikTok is very much, sucking up to Donald Trump, right? They're giving him what he wants in exchange for what they want. They say, hey, Donald, you keep us in the United States, we'll send this message out to all the Americans in the country that use your app, that use the app, that you're the one who kept it here. And then we all, after this statement from TikTok, got this message on our TikTok pages saying, thanks for your patience and support. As a result of Donald Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the United States. You can continue to create, share, and discover all the things you love on TikTok. It is insane what we've seen transpire over the past 24 hours with TikTok. And it's very clear that TikTok is trying to, kind of rub elbows, I should say, with Donald Trump and the conservatives and MAGA so they stay alive. And look, I'm not actually mad at TikTok per se for doing so. I understand that businesses have to stay alive. I understand. So I'm not slamming TikTok for doing this. That's not where my anger is directed, right? I understand what's going on here. Businesses have to stay alive. I get it. My anger is at the Republicans who are ignoring fact. They're just ignoring fact. They're ignoring reality. And they're trying to give Donald Trump a win on TikTok when he is the reason that we are in this position in the first place. They are completely forgetting history, as they so conveniently do with things like this, with January 6th, with Donald Trump's convictions and indictments, all of it. It just kind of fades away in their minds. And the reason I say that we're in this position now because of Donald Trump is because he issued an executive order when he was president to ban TikTok. He did that. Here it is. I'll write on your screen right now. Executive order on addressing the threat posed by TikTok, Donald Trump said on August 6th, 2020, when Trump was very much still in office. He says, by the authority vested in me as president by the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, including the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, the National Emergency Act, yada, yada, I, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, find that additional steps must be taken to deal with the national emergency with respect to the information and communication technology and services supply chains declared in Executive Order 13873 of May 15th, 2019. Then he goes on to say, at this time, action must be taken to address the threat threat posed by one mobile application in particular, TikTok. He did it. He banned TikTok. He was the one that set it into motion. He's the person, the reason that we are even having this conversation in the first place. If Donald Trump never did this, if he never tried to ban TikTok, we wouldn't be here. And now Republicans want to forget about this. Say, oh, Donald Trump is saving TikTok. He's the reason it's back. TikTok, obviously, because they have to, be nice to Trump in order for him to do anything, are saying that Trump's the reason it came back. He tried to ban the app. And we know why Republicans are doing this. They're trying to change history, as they so often do, to help Donald Trump with Gen Z voters, with young voters. They're trying to win them over. Now, I don't think that this is a credible long-term strategy. I don't think it's positive. I don't think it's going to work. I think Donald Trump thinks that Gen Z is very one-dimensional in the sense that, oh, you save our social media app, we'll like you. It's like, no, it's not that simple. We care about the environment. We care about voting rights. We care about human rights. So this is not going to change anything, in my view, for Gen Z. But it's so clear what they're doing. They're trying to use these tech CEOs, these tech companies are sucking up to Donald Trump, giving him what he wants because Donald Trump is a wannabe dictator. And if they don't do that, he will come after their companies and impose stiff penalties on all of them and make their lives living hell. It is insane, and it's all happening right before our eyes. And so many people right now, especially on the conservative side, are falling face forward into it. Just saying, oh yeah, Donald Trump is the guy. He saved it. Give me a break. As somebody who uses TikTok, as somebody who built a platform on TikTok, and as somebody who's incredibly grateful for the voice that I've been given on TikTok, I'm angry. I'm angry at seeing this. I'm angry at Donald Trump taking credit. You don't get to light a house on fire and then get credit for calling 911. That's what Donald Trump did right here. He banned TikTok, and now he's trying to take credit. And it's this ploy. It's a ploy so obvious. It's so obvious what's happening that with the messages that TikTok is putting out, sending it to 170 million Americans' phones, saying Donald Trump is the reason, and in return, Donald Trump keeps the app. It's so obvious what's happening right now. Joe Biden just warned of an oligarchy. I'm sorry, I'm kind of ranting right now. I apologize. I hope you don't mind. Joe Biden warned of an oligarchy in his farewell address. Ladies, gents, boys and girls, everybody in between, we are witnessing it right now. Look, as I mentioned, I use this app every single day. I've posted on this app almost every single day for 5 years. It's incredibly frustrating to have TikTok taken away and then it come back. But I think the most frustrating thing for me is that it's being taken away and then Donald Trump gets credit for bringing it back. No, nada, wrong. Joe Biden said he wouldn't enforce the law. And they went dark anyway to give Donald Trump credit. Oh, God, it's so frustrating. Anyway, I just wanted to bring this to your attention, talk about it a little bit. I kind of just ranted, I think, for like 8 minutes straight. I hope that's okay. I'm excited to hear your thoughts about this entire TikTok saga. It's incredibly frustrating, but we'll continue to move from here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the new people who have come to YouTube following a possible TikTok ban. Its existence in the United States is not guaranteed, so make sure to subscribe over here. Drop a like, comment. Let me know what you think about all this. I'm really excited to hear what you guys have to say and your theories as to what transpired in the past 24 hours. But I will leave it there. Have an amazing rest of your day. Enjoy some football today, please. Yeah, I appreciate you very much.